This is episode 11 of the Premyslid Tales of Crusader Kings. And as I was looking up all the other places throughout the world at this time, this guy here, Giovanni III of Venice, I noticed he has the Doctor of Law. He's achieved considerable knowledge in the field of law. Diplomacy +5 and learning +3. In which, you know, there was this Byzantine emperor in the past who was the Doctor of Natural Philosophy. But then again, that's what happens when you have universities or taught you in such fields, depending on how the guy was raised. And then there was another thing I noticed when I was looking at all the other guys. Where's that person? He's one of the patricians. Isn't it? Yeah, it's him. And this guy here, Patrician Sergio, of the Manigario family. Oh yeah, he's a cannibal, which, you know, we're no stranger to what cannibalism is, but he's found true love. In other words, his wife loves it, even though she's a bit of a homosexual, while meanwhile, he's a cannibal. What woman in her right mind would want to fall in love with a cannibal? I'm sure that guy is pretty much along the lines of, you are the one person that I would not eat you out of. Oh my goodness, that's inappropriate of what I just said, but then again, who's watching this video? Hardly anybody watches it, at least early on, until, you know, later in the future when more and more people would watch it and think of such things. But look, I've said a lot of ridiculous things, and that was one of them. But also early on, I'm going to have to kill my kinsman and rival, which I have my reasons. Not only because I would rather give the title of King of Slovakia to some Slovak, not a Czech of the Premyslid dynasty. Although I would have, oh, hold on. Right, it's just, I could have created a cadet branch of it, of the other Slovak Premyslids, but I don't think that'll happen. And plus, he's highly suspicious, so that can only mean one thing. He's a member of the Cold Ones, the devil-worshipping society that believes in the black god, Chernobog. So he's possessed. We've got to prove it. He's paranoid, he's cruel. Yeah, well, I think we get it. This is why we had to eliminate him. Well, meanwhile, at the same time, I am going to have a theological debate with this German Catholic. Engage in a theological debate with this character. The outcome of this debate will circulate throughout the known world and affect the religious moral authority of my religion. Oh, and I gotta manage my horses again. Anything else? No, pretty much it. I gotta hire a holy man so I can, Nope, that's not good enough. Wait. Okay. You can be my court physician. So, there you go. Now let the debate begin. And manage my horses. Ermeltrud has made solid arguments by emphasizing the Catholics' religious moral authority and the moral teachers in the Bible. It is now my turn to find fault in her reasoning to solidify my own arguments. Let's see the chances. And the second choice. Oh, I don't like my chances to quote a phrase from the Legends. I don't even have a book called The Legends. That's all storytelling in the mind. Wait on. I'm going to use my wit. And keeping them healthy will be the best option. Oh boy. At no point in my life I have dominated my opponent like this in a debate. It is not easy making a person to nod to my every word. However, today Revolts nodded to every syllable that left my mouth like a puppy obeying its master. She becomes Slavic. By God, we did it. The experiment worked. Yes, the first step to admit that you were wrong. So you are now Slavic and zealous. You've lost your piety. Let me see what skills you have. You don't have your skills, but we can recruit you. Say, welcome to the court. And Lord knows what I'm ever going to do with you. But you are... oh yes, Poland. Proceeding a negotiation, a meeting with them. Not every ruler is wise and noble. Me and King Gwynolds ended up screaming at each other like a couple of children. Even the most mature will become a brutish child when pulled apart by their own emotions. No good can come from this. So. Our diplomatic relations with Poland kind of hurt a bit. Not to mention he's known as the Unforgiving. And I asked him to get a non-aggression crackdown, but come here. Whenever this expires, it'll be your turn, and it'll be your last chance in becoming a full-fledged Czech and Slavic person. And if you don't, if you refuse, we'll kill you. We'll execute you, or possibly to the rafters, Huntmaster. There you go. Made a wise decision. You're not fighting in any wars, aren't you? No, you're not. We got her. Made her Slavic, and the Liege hates her for that. Yes. I'd like to let everyone know about my plot to kill King Premyslid, the coward, during a drunken stupor at a local tavern. I should have never included that drunken blabbermouth in a plot this delicate. My reputation's ruined. Plot's real. Are you really drunk? You're a strategist and you're lisp. Yep. God damn it. Now that guy hits me even more. He's probably going to start a faction with me. Let's find Premyslid, right? Hopefully there will be reasons. Because why not? You're both bloody old men. Thinking. Let's see how stronger we are then. Get the training grounds up. We don't have those yet. He's got to be up to something. I know it. Oh yeah, we're supposed to change the culture from German to Czech. Oh, it's about to be done. Come on, get it over with. Mind you, I still have notifications for Charlemagne over there. You know, that big neighbor, crazy neighbor of mine. There we go. Travel's constructed. tribal. Right. And who would take that country? Another son of mine. And not gonna do anything with that. By the way, did I do something with that? No. That's where my sons will inherit. These counties don't mean anything to me except for my future sons to inherit those lands. She got more knowledge. What? Ah, spiritual guidance. Is that what you got, or was it you just became chaste? Well, something, you did something. Other than you being a paranoid person. The monument of Chief Altakar is finished. The shape of the statue is a bit off. As it unveiled, some of the crowd seemed confused. It is a giant ear with the inscription, "It listens." At least it's original. And I get 100 prestige. Okay, that's strange. It's a monument, a giant ear. You getting this, people? It's a giant ear. In case you don't remember the previous episode, that guy was supposed to build me a statue, but he did what he did. Ambitious little girl, ain't you? Intrigue. Stanislav. We'll do her well. Oh, god damn it. Homosexual nephew. But he's good with martial and good with intrigue. No. I would rather change that culture before you even do anything else with it. And if a revolt breaks up, we'll put them down. Look, I'm thinking about fighting a possible war against Avaria, which would most likely be to destroy the crown thing. Yeah, that particular war. But we're at full strength, right? Are we? Pretty close. Just give it a moment. The Slavic priests constantly pester me about religion. Lada and money to the church. No matter what I do, promise to pray more or read the Holy Scripture more thoroughly, they won't leave me alone. I'm not a zealous person, am I? No, I ain't. Well, someone help me to get them to stop. How long is it going to take to get rid of this guy? Fuck. You want to give you money? Hold on. NGA. Naga. He's of a Nennet ethnicity. He's dwarf too. He entered my court to have a long-winded paper in my hand. He works for High Chief Panay, and believes that both firms could benefit from fair trade deal. He will try to convince his allegiance on an important piece of technology. Sorry, who are you? So what piece of technology? For 300 gold. We can get 300 gold back through raid. Not too scared. So, Yeah, let's make sure. Ship built. God damn it. Made a mistake. Only because this is a landlocked county. Arrest him. Oh, crap. Well, now he raised his flag in rebellion. Well, here's my chance to get rid of him now. And this is Slovakia going to war again. War against tyranny, as it says. Plus, his plot was to kill me. Oh, we should be alright. I think we can handle this on our own. If not, then call the tribal vassals out. It seems as if no one wants to help me for the fear of upsetting the Slavic priest. Not even my friend Priestess Boleslava. These pestering priests are getting worse. Frontline soldier and striker enemy behind. I enter my study to only find a stunning owl perched on my windowsill. It observes me with its piercing yellow eyes for a few moments, then taps the window with its beak. Did the ancestors send it my way? Who's a pretty bird? I will get it. Sure, you pesky creature, leave me be. A little bit more learning skill. Yeah, I ain't scared of him. What's the matter? What's his personal combat skill? 6. And how many duels has he won? He's never been in one. What are you doing? Get out there and lead the fight. Oh, that's who Zygmunt is married to? Well, think of something. I just had no need for allies yet. Just not yet. We can handle this. Like that plan's gonna backfire. Yeah, there's no point of spying him. Is there anyone I could spy, like as if I had disagreement with somebody? You. Premyslid. We'll get him. My wife, Zata, confronts me in the evening regarding the rather morose behavior I've exhibited for some time, after she delivers what was likely supposed to be a rousing speech. But I could not help feel the weight of kingly responsibilities more stronger than before. Woe betide me. Didn't do anything for me. I thought it was hopefully to get over my stress. What? Your ass is gonna be mine. We're coming for you. Just when I had plans, and then you came up with a plot to kill me, and matter of fact, call that off. Hang on. My snoops overheard High Chief Ranislav of First Horror was He told shocking lies about his rightful liege. I'll show you his information. Well, I know he didn't like what I performed, but I don't think he really likes me that much. But I'll threaten him with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. See how he likes it. When confronted with evidence, High Chief Premyslid swore to stay out of factions and be loyal. Excellent. How do you like me now? Yeah. You swore it. You swore by... Who's your patron deity? Hornet. And Swavro. Combat is the best teacher. Boras, weapon group. Spearman, the Viking. Better combat skill. Yeah, just because I have one eye doesn't mean I'm handicapped all the way. You know what? Sure, conscription law approved because there's a war going on and we kind of need our troops fast again. So, to prepare a future war for Avaria. That's what I really plan on. Not Bavaria, but Avaria. I wanted to put that old continent out of its misery. Again, I wanted to lead the front because this is a personal matter between me and President so. Oh, you got President so. Revoke the cheating with space. Oh, that's your problem. I can call off my spies, there's no need for that. I could arrest them if I wanted to, but as I said, no reason for that. Right, now I can revoke your title. Title revoked. What is he like? He's thinking about, again, potential. Who's willing to be the king of Slovakia? By the way, should I execute him? Let me check if they even care. No, they do when it's tyrannical. I can't sacrifice them to the gods either because I'm too kind. Strong guy. You have any children? You're gonna be that guy. You will be the new king of Slovakia. Remember this as a favor. See? We didn't need, there, now it should be a Slovak to rule Slovakia, not a Czech, because I made a mistake. And plus, that guy was a coward, he was a devil-worshipping society. I'll revoke his title too if I can. But no, because I already did that, and it's his responsibility. Sign a non-aggressive pact with him simply for the heck of it. Died in dungeons. And this guy was a eunuch, okay. Except he doesn't like my ass because attempted murder and close kin died in prison. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Is it time yet? Yep, theological debate time. Actually, not yet. I have some other plans too. Is there? No, not really. Just waiting for the troops to get back up to full strength, then we'll fight against Varia on that. If it's fighting any wars, that's a bit to it. Peasant Revolt in Litomerice. It's gotta be the conscription. How many are there? Not much, but we can handle it. Get me back up. Litomerice and Peasant Revolt. It was the conscription, wasn't it? Yep, it was the conscription. There are just some people that don't want to be drafted into certain conflicts. You must have known about my ambition about the future war against Slovakia. Just get together. Same positions as it were. Oh, we already killed the leader of the Peasant Revolt and replaced with another one. It was just another Czech fellow who was a peasant leader. Now he's going to prison. Now, can we be at peace here? Let's execute him. Mauled by a bear. Hopefully took his eye out, much like he did to me. I have a thing with bears, though. Is it time yet? No, wait, next year. Hello, never just schemer. At least people respect me again because I crushed a major revolt. Yeah, I don't know how am I gonna pronounce it, but suggest a non-aggression pact. What kind of name is that anyway? Oh, you're Irish. What you got there? If this agreement can lead to a better understanding between our peoples, I will put effort into opening our borders to visitors from my realm. Yours truly, Chief Setna of Desumomen. Again, I've never pronounced names in the Irish language before. I would rather stick with Eastern European language. Chisky. Why aren't you dead yet? Astonishing. Oh, and I failed to mention that he's also a heretic. Walden Sin. Is that? Oh, Sorbia, right. Part of the same dynasty as the rest of these Pomeranians. And once again, there's diplomatic friction. Oh my god, he's actually winning a tributary war. None of them's occupied with Serbia, though. Why don't you have votes? A great number of people in this province have loved the Slav worship. The cults of the solar chariots of the god has led to mass diseases caused by excessive exposure to the sun. Stupid folks. Maybe I should change my patron deity. Yeah. There it is. Based on what I've been getting into as of late. I'll be a follower of Mokos because I've been a diplomat guy and need a little bit of intrigue though. The Mother of Gods is a mother of all of us for her love offering soul. Mokos is mother of gods. It is secretive and does not interfere in the conflict her children or warn of light and darkness. She cries over the fate of their children, but those tears guaranteed fertility of the land. She especially takes care of women. Slava Makoshi. Mokos is a Eastern Slavic thing, you know, much like those guys over there. You know what, hey, how come we haven't made an alliance with those guys? I mean, he could be a great asset in the Slavic alliance against Bavaria. Oh, he's not at peace yet. Maybe one of my children can marry off of one. Ruth, 14 personal combat skill, 10. If I got in a fight with him, he would kick my ass. Why am I still doing this? You're supposed to be doing that, not blackmail people. Plus that's against the newly crowned King of Slovakia. Don't do anything. What's the matter with you? This guy likes me. Oh yes, grand debate. No, not grand debate. Theological debate. Alright, now Katja Rika has made solid arguments by emphasizing the Tengri's religious moral authority and the moral teachings in the legends. Yeah, that's what yours is called too. It's a pagan thing. It is now my turn to find fault in her reasoning and solidify my own arguments. Let's see. Boast about the Slavics' moral authority. Slavic had won. The majority of onlookers cheered on for me. I could see the envy in her eyes. It was no longer about the religion for her. She was angry not because the Tengri name was tarnished, but angry she was not able to outwit me. I was right and you were wrong. So now she's become my rival. And we failed her to convert to Slavic, and thus I will have to do what I must do, which is something that I said, that if she fails to convert to Slavic like a previous person, I'm going to execute her. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to execute her. Yes, we converted her culture, but we can always try and try again. Oh my god. Crushed to death. Ugh. Really want to know that. Still can't hunt in the current condition. The horses have lost their healthy coats. Without my management skills, my special breed may die out. Can't let that happen. Oh no, 2 children. Oh, it's twins. You should focus on stewardship. And your other twin should be... diplomacy. Here I go again. You're being a stammerer. Stammering son of a beeswax. Was it her twin brother? Yeah. There we go. Oh, stop. Oh yes, the German woman who's Slavic, and you married a commander? Well, okay. From one lowborn to another person's dynasty. Yeah, it's fine by me. The next time if I capture women in battle, we're not only going to do the same thing to them, but I'm also may have to give... Okay, I know what you're thinking, Lord Master. You're thinking of a human trafficking case. Every time we grab women, whether they're from Bavaria or Avaria, you are going to use them by giving out not just concubines for me, but for everyone else, including the King of Slovakia. Markvart's managed to snag a good load of pelts during the grand hunt. Markvart has been applauded by the other hunters as they make their way home. A clap for each, so he gets a hunting trophy. Spy Master and Commander of Slovakia. Yes, it's the monthly taxes involving the clergy. Slapping myself to keep myself awake. Well, I guess Zygmunt is the man for the job. Thinking about raiding the Holy Roman Empire, just those 2 counties. Just gonna raid those, since they're all busy with their silly civil wars. Good for you. Now I'm really gonna do it. Get together and go on a raid. Medicine my son, and we're just gonna raid 2 counties, not Bavaria, because they'll be ready for us. Again, that man just can't be stopped. Because he's a member of the Devil Worshipping Society, Lucifer's Own. I don't know what's keeping his health prolonged. Something's gotta give. Boggles the mind, don't you think? Again, we make little income out of this, so is he can join into Unox? Ooh, yes. I see a bright future in him. He's gonna go to work with Captain Radoslav of the Unox band. A Serbian and a mercenary leader. Are they in action currently? Nope, they haven't been hired yet. The last time they fought, as far as I know, was with the Abbasids. It's not unheard of that Slavs fight on the side of Arabs. Laxa Guardian. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. You're not gonna be tutored by that person. Now go. Have fun. Raid holdings. Destroy, pillage, rape, something like that. Just I need another source of income, and I hope nobody is busy. I just manage my horses. 10 time in it for the money, so we need to have a breeding program just to sell the less gifted ones. I am all about money. Why hasn't he attempted this? See? He wants to conquer this part. He doesn't have enough piety. Which again, now that I formed Bohemia as an empire, but our future remains uncertain for the next couple of decades. Like, should I stay true to be Slovak for a prolonged period of time? Or eventually, I would become a Christian, a Catholic. I mean, one day that's gonna happen. But most importantly, but I guess it's gonna happen in the next episode, that I will go to war against Bavaria. As I can't go to war with Bavaria yet, which I would take Österreich and Steiermark. So we can cut off Bavaria with the other two. Then it would be open season for what's left of Bavaria. Because their southward expansion must stop. Is it not time yet? Yes, it is. So I have to switch it to war, since I'm in a bit of a warmongering mood now. Hunting's a thing of the past. Sometimes. But for now, we're just going to spend the rest of the episode just raiding the two counties. What's taking so long? Did they really up their defenses? Or are we really losing men that badly? I have to get another weaponsmith by the time this is done. On Kapala Day, young people jump over the flames of bonfires in a ritual test of bravery and faith. The failure couple in love to complete the jump while holding hands is a sign of their destined separation. Look, I shall prove my worth. And bam, up the martial skill. I should have been a Perun man, but... See if we could find those fern flowers, even though I already have them in my treasury. By the way, that trade post. Something. Cherry. There's no trade post there yet. What's this stuff? Bernstein's stuff there. That's where it starts. And this is the Amber Road. You don't even have an Amber Road. Well, oh, that's where you get slaves from. This route, I think. But there's nothing going on this route because there's war down there. Okay, here we go. Here comes loot. There we go. The archers have better morale because we buried some of the arrows. Ritual sacrifice of an arrow for the survival. We've done this a few times. Ah, bingo. Oh, jackpot. Continue the raid. Bing effing go. Check the ages soon. But is anybody willing to give away the bounties? Okay, they're actually going to give it a... They want their children back, but not their wives as far as I'm concerned. Except for this one. Oh, you couldn't pay your bounty anymore? I mean, ransom is the word. Okay, the raids are continuing, and I'm also going to engage another theological debate against another one of these Frankish women, one of which I believe should have a good chance of me winning again because that one has a lower learning skill. So let me say. I'm gonna use my wit again. Slovak 1. Now she's become a rival, which would also mean failure to convert will lead to execution. Or I could... What dynasty von Plauen? Yeah, I've seen some of that dynasty before. But you know what? Tired of being kind, so let's do it. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. Guess Ella will be sleeping on her stomach for quite some time. Judging by her screams, it seems like she learned her lesson. She better watch her back. And because of this, we made her stressed. She's pissed about it. Tortured. 2 years. Also, I didn't know you're missing a leg and you're pregnant, so... yeah. That's what you get. I mean, sometimes executing is just a bit too, you know, it's too easy. There are certain degrees of what I should do to a person. Although I think a torture was a little harsh. I think I should have done humiliation. I've been loyal to my patron for some time. Perhaps it is time to find a new spiritual guide. Times change and so do people. If I'm into raiding and wars and such things like that, I will dedicate to Perun. Don't spend your hard-earned money yet. Get a weaponsmith because we need to increase the reinforcement rate. Mind you, these girls are 5 years old. What are your birthdays? 11th of May, that's coming up. And another one on 9th of December. And she's a genius. Hey! Let's just have high hopes for this girl, alright? I will keep her at best interest. She's gotta have a future. She's gotta become either a Slavic or become Czech. Because we kinda need our talents. Also, I'm thinking about dueling any of those guys because, some of which aren't pretty happy with me. No, what can you do? As I said, in the next episode, because I'm not going to do it now because I'm too busy right... Oh, crap. They're here. Just when we were having fun. There's no time for arguments. This one's about our livelihoods, our future. Duke Pepper. Who is that? I've been the Hunchback. He's the one leading this army. He has bad personal combat skill, but that does not really mean that will determine the outcome, as they're slightly... Well... We're in for a fight. And here it is. The battlefield is covered in blood and iron. Amongst the bloodbath, I see a fierce warrior ripping my men apart without mercy. My horse neighs in fervor and it grinds one of its hooves on the ground. My horse is ready to charge on my command. Who's he? Some lowborn. Cut off the enemy. I charge at second bolt again. I tactfully execute a faint sweep toward his leg. He lost his balance. I I will strike you down. He stands on the battlefield dazed by my previous attack. It is time to strike while the iron is hot. Whew. Again, this man's a lowborn. He's just some commander, so swing wildly and 92% chance I'll slice my opponent into pieces. I charged him, sliced and diced him. The surrounding enemy soldiers trembled in fear as I minced the meat out of him. Remember to bury him in the four corners of the land. But the fight continues. My rival. I got him. Oh, you. Yeah, he got him. Two commanders killed in action. Now finish the raid and let's get the hell out of here. I don't think we should go down to Bamberg. So let's just go home, okay? Let's not risk it. We've already lost enough troops as it is. Because, you know, they'll be back. So just return to your homes. That was dangerous. That was pretty dangerous. Well, that doesn't up my weapon skill. So how are you doing? Still the same? Alright. You just gotta remember with these alliances. Yeah, you finished your war with Bulgaria, now we need you. Oh dear God. These guys subjugated. The Armenians have been subjugated by the Livonia. Those guys. The Estonians. God damn it, we lost a big East Slavic ally. That could have been useful. So stick with Poland, it's your big friend. Your big friend for now. And as we will recover our numbers, because in this next episode, I think it's about time to destroy Avaria for good. While I'm pondering over the guest list, I wonder if I should invite one of my friends. Of course. Oh, just one more thing. I rushed around to try to get everyone to work harder, not smarter to get everything with the banquet, and the guests started to arrive, and I waited impatiently, but she never showed up, so I'm a bit sad about it, and I cannot hunt to the current condition, as we are out of time, and tune in to episode 12. See you next time.